The Barefoot Doctors would like to introduce the Cure 55, Australia's latest marvel in catamaran design. A lightweight, high-performance vessel that's almost ready to set sail. Crafted with precision and innovation, this full carbon fibre catamaran promises unparalleled speed and luxury on the water. Join us for an exclusive sneak peek as we begin to unveil the Cure 55, a testament to Australia's craftsmanship and cutting-edge technology. So kick off your shoes and come barefoot with us. We are John and Ali, the Barefoot Doctors, sailing and travelling around the globe. Join us as we share the adventure and explore the beauty of the world. Because life is better barefoot.
Okay, we are very excited today because we are seeing the very first Cure 55! And I'm here with Ed Penn, who is with Cure, and he's going to tell us all about it. Can you tell us about what the Cure boats are aimed to provide?
Thanks very much, John, and welcome aboard both of you. Yeah, we're super excited to be on board Cure 55 boat number 01 down at the yard, Brisbane. It's been a long journey to get to this point, and a great deal of sort of blood, sweat and tears have gone into it. But if it wasn't for the vision of some great leadership from the owners of Cure Marine, Dave Bigger and Ian McMahon, to deliver a product which has an awful lot of their own passion into it, both being sailing gentlemen, and we're sailors building boats for sailors. This is a sailor's boat. The idea being is that we are using advanced technologies to build a very lightweight, very safe, very comfortable, luxurious performance cruising catamaran. And through the use of some sophisticated processes such as our advanced vacuum infusion techniques to build these very lightweight carbon fibre panels, not only for the main global structure but also for all the interior furniture, cabinetry, it's all carbon fibre. You won't find any wood, and you won't find any GRP. It's all about being lightweight. Thus we make good use of digital twin technology and process, and we have extensive use of 3D printing. By using 3D printed parts, it enables us again to keep the weight down. It's very smart. Machines do the heavy lifting, and then basically we can encapsulate those 3D printed parts with coverings made by 3M that have all of the look of wood and a great feel to them. They lighten up the boat, but also they're maintenance free, and you know, they really do a great job. And it's just, as I say, it's minimal work to look after it.
I mean, they look amazing, and I would never have guessed that it wasn't real wood. Your finish is absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
So the inside of this looks fantastic.
At this point, I need to interrupt the interview to explain a bit more about this 3D printing and CNC cutting. Cure Marine uses the largest 3D printer in the Southern Hemisphere, and it uses a 7-axis grinder as well. So not only can it create shapes of any design with this 3D printer, it is also able to take those designs and refine them very accurately down to 0.3 of a millimeter of accuracy. This hugely accelerates the speed of production for any new parts or molds, because the old multi-stage process of building molds is now reduced to designing it on the computer and printing it out on this device. So Cure Marine is able to make up to 80-foot yachts using this 3D printer to create the molds into which they lay the carbon fibre. Also, all the small fittings, trims and fine detail pieces that you have in any house and boat are also made with these machines, using light but strong ABS plastic. So this makes the process fast, efficient and very much more automated. Cure Marine also print the rudder molds and have about 1,000 3D printed parts on every single Cure Marine 55, and they're also working towards printing the molds for more large parts as well, resulting in the pieces being built exactly the right size, and so they will fit perfectly together every time. This is amazing cutting edge technology, so congratulations to Cure Marine for leading the field in this area.
The next Cure will be available either at the end of 2025, early 2026. Starting price is 3.49 million Australian dollars.
The Australian dollar being so weak, that actually works out to be a very good price for people with the foreign currencies.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of interest from people from North America, from Europe, because not only are they getting a good exchange rate, but when the boat leaves Australian waters, eventually when they do take it wherever they're going, they have the opportunity to claim back the GST, the Australian tax.
Which is 10%.
That's right. So then it just makes it a little bit sweeter. Can go towards the shipping if need be. But we also encourage people to stretch the legs, enjoy crossing some oceans, and sail the boat home, wherever that may be.
Yeah. The inside of this looks amazingly spacious, and just remind us what the beam is of this boat.
We're just under 9 meter beam. It just enables us to make it feel as airy and as luxurious as we can. Remember, performance cruising catamarans, they are low volume hulls. With a degree of rocker to them to make them perform as what we would like them to do. So they are slightly smaller in the hulls than some other catamarans of this beam, yet you do get the space where you need it, where you're spending the most time. You get a very roomy saloon, you get a great cockpit, so we don't sort of skimp and give you an unproportioned area where you get big saloon, tiny cockpit. So with us, the living areas where you spend the most time is where you get the most space.
Huge trampolines as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is Dyneema, top of the range fastenings on there, and also right up to the bullnose. So, and as you can see, it's a completely clean front end of the boat. That long run, the cross beam, you don't have any strike or a dolphin catcher. It's just absolutely clean, and that's a big part of the aesthetics of catamarans at this level. They've got to look good, sail fast, be easy to sail, and of course comfortable. But for short-handed sailing, we understand that at this price point, it's really going to be, there will be some sort of family cruising, have guests on board, but it really needs to be easy to manage, good use of big winches. The spec of deck gear on this boat is second to none. I mean, it is well spec'd as standard with, a lot of winches, Harken winches, 60s, 70s, 7 winches in total as standard. There's very few other brands that can come close to us with our standard offering for the batteries, for the solar power, for the winches, for the deck gear, for the quality of the deck gear.
So just run through those specs again. Solar panels.
3.9 is the starting point. We can upgrade that to 4.4.
Wonderful. And the battery power, lithium
batteries that start at 28 kilowatt hours, and then we can increase that even up to just under 40 kilowatt hours. Wow. Alternators, you're getting 250 amp alternators, but you can upgrade that to have 250 amp alternators per engine. So we can generate a lot of power and we can store a lot of power. So we like to feel that we are reasonably autonomous. We can go the distance. We can do the distance in comfort. But hopefully, you're going to be sailing. This thing is going to be sailing fast in light airs. So the need to be running engines is to a minimum, but you've always got the good solar array to be topping up the batteries.
So tell me more about the electric systems on the boat.
Yeah, we've had to spend a lot of time on the electrics, and the Cure 55 basically has sort of 3 main systems on board. It has a 12 volt system, a 48 volt system, and a 240 volt system. So the 12 volt system basically runs all your essential and non-essential low load items. Then you can step it up to 48 volts. This is running some more of our sort of higher draw items such as the bow thruster, the winches, the anchor winch as well.
Here is the opening for the bow thruster. So this goes up when it's closed, but then the bow thruster comes down and then pushes the boat sideways, and then you press a button and back it goes up to give you the absolutely smooth hull, and also no round holes like you get in the other bow thrusters. Great design, a little bit more electronics or a little bit more mechanisms to design in, but this is a quality boat. Another one of the amazing features that you get.
And with regards to the 240, now we're getting into the hot water system, the galley appliances and the GPOs.
Okay.
So it, we've got it well covered. We've got some good use of some technology that manages the DC to DC converting from what the alternators put out. Store it in a 48 volt battery bank, but then drawing it back down to 12 volts.
As you need it only.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So a lot of redundancy in case we have any failures. It's a complex system, but it's simple to operate. And all of the breaker switches are centrally located in both of the hulls. And a lot of the equipment can be either operated at the helms or it can be operated at the nav station. In fact, you can actually manage this boat from the nav station, even down to using electric winches from the nav station. So you can sheet in the sails.
Wow.
You can control the
What's
boat.
with this electronic switches that you just press the button and say,
Yeah, it's all replicated at the nav station. When some people ask us, I really like an indoor helm. I go, well, why do you want an indoor helm? Well, I just want to be controlling the boat from inside. It's like, well, yeah, we can do that. You can control the boat right from the inside, from the safety and the comfort of the navigation station, or go to the back, get all the controls are at the helm pods, and then you can flip the wheel, articulate it outboard. You've got the wind in your hair, looking down the side of the boat, the telltales. Or if it looks a bit inclement, or you want to shelter from that bright sunshine, the UV, flick the helm inboard, and now you've still got the same sailing experience, but you're under the cover of the cabin top.
I mean, a couple of features in here that I suppose I'd like to point out. One is the height of the ceiling. I mean, that's just amazing for standing headroom.
Yeah.
But also the visibility around here is 360 degrees. That is just outstanding. There are no big fat vertical obstructions to your view at all. So you're seeing absolutely wonderful view all the way around.
And also good ventilation with these hopper windows that pop up here, front and back, but you get the good airflow. But just look at the way those windows are secured. They're not like tiny little levers with little locks on them. This is like well engineered to do the job. And I think that's what the Cure is all about. It's engineered to do the job. It's built to do the job. It's set out, and we took a lot of time is in considering the layout, considering the deck gear, but also the quality of all of the components. It's all branded. It's all represented globally. So we've got global warranty on all of the products on the boat. But the nice thing about Cure is we have our own customer portal, and from the very beginning, when people decide to go with us for their build, is that we start to share a range of documents. Everything to do with their build is using a portal which we can communicate with. It's real time. And it will then provide the platform going forward for after-sales service and any questions about the boat and any warranty handling of the components. Not just the components that Cure make, but the components that are on board, whether it be the navigation, whether it be the electrical. It's just a nice way for customers to know that they've got support all the way through.
What do you think are the ideal customers that you think are going to be wanting to buy a boat like the Cure 55?
I think the people that would be attracted to the boat would be people that they know quality when they see it. So first off, you've got to fall in love with the boat. You've got to be passionate about the way the boat looks. It's an emotional purchase. You've got to be satisfied that it's going to do the job for you. You want to cross oceans, it's going to deliver. You want to have family and friends on board, it's going to do that. It's going to be safe. It's going to be easy to handle. So people at our price point and are maybe stage in life, they do need to know that it's easy to handle. They don't want to be scared off by the length of the boat, 55 feet, oh, it's too big. But remember, a lot of that is just in the hulls, in the waterline. Really, it's not that big a boat. And you've got all the equipment at your disposal to make life easy. You can employ the dockmate twist, which enables you to effectively park the boat, integrating a number of different systems such as the bow thruster, the electronic engine controls, even the anchor winch. And you can be standing anywhere on the boat just to basically dock it. So we can make life extremely easy. But hopefully we're going to find some adventurers out there that basically want to take the boat for what it's designed to do, and that's maybe to do some longer range cruising. You've got the gear and the equipment to do it. And even for those people that are new into sailing, we have some customers that this is either their first boat or they're relatively new into the sport, but we hold their hand. We become more than good friends with these owners. They are with us through the journey because they're really involved in their build. Everybody likes to feel that they've got something a little bit different in a Cure 55. We like to feel that we can personalize the boat to you.
I've seen for the different owners, you've actually made a lot of significant design changes internally to suit each person. So that's quite amazing, like much more than you get from your standard production boats.
Yeah, I think we're certainly at the size now where we can offer that sort of flexibility, personalisation. We are experts in custom builds. I mean, that's what Cure Marine was. The foundations are on all the custom builds, whether it be the custom race boats, even the Shonning boats, the catamarans that we've made in the past, and recently the Noir, the Bloomfield Custom 70, which was highly customised and took 3 years to build. But we wanted to move into more of the production offering to streamline it so we can basically have more of a standardized offering. So we are at that stage in our evolution as a company that not only can we deliver a bit quicker than other companies, but we can offer a little bit more than other companies in that regard. But And going back to the customers, I think they are along for the ride. They are with us. They come to the factory regularly. It's a nice experience actually to go to a factory and be part of the build. And the buying experience has to be good. It has to be friendly and easy.
Seeing your boat being built, you know what's behind all the walls, which I think is very important to have more insight into what the boat's actually made of and where the bits are. So I think that's a valuable thing for each owner, especially the inexperienced ones.
Yeah, that's a great point. And my biggest concern is not knowing where things are.
Yeah.
So we've taken time to make sure that everything is easy, central. You just lift up a panel. There's not much that's hidden away. But we also give a pretty extensive owner's manual. And it's really just down to the sailing. We spend a lot of time with the customers in the handover process and the ongoing training.
I did hear that one of the owners was also offered their first major ocean crossing. You would help them with crew from Cure who knew how to sail it, so they did their first big crossing with somebody who was experienced.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
Absolutely. There's not much that we can't offer. In that regard, you've got people that put their hand up to do this sort of stuff. I'm going to say people in the factory, they are keen sailors. They go sailing regularly, and
so they're looking for a break and
that's right. They're looking to be on the clock and go sailing and get paid for it. Wouldn't that be nice? But it's just another thing that we can offer. It's that personalised experience, right from the start all the way through.
So this boat is not quite finished yet. When is the completion date for this boat?
That's 100% correct. Yeah, it's not quite finished yet, even though we've got the owners chomping at the bit to get on board. But it has to be right. There's still some more cabinetry that just needs to be finished off. Some of the hull liners need to be installed. But the launch is actually scheduled for the next couple of days. Once we're in the water, then we'll be obviously more testing, running up the engines, and just ensuring the integrity of the boat. And then we'll be detailing the boat. Obviously, we'll be doing more sea trialing of the boat to clarify and to verify PP data. That's a big thing. People want to know that it's going to go as fast as we say it's going to go. Yeah. And then we'll be doing an official launch, which will be sort of more into March, and that's really when it's going to be boat show ready. It goes public, yeah. And we've actually got quite a few people that are lined up to come and see the boat because everybody wants to see it before they sign on. Yeah, so we look forward to that. But very, very exciting times. I'm so glad you guys can make it. I mean,
so are we. I mean, we've been champing at the bit for the last 6 months to come and view this boat.
That's true. We're flying the flag for Australia and onwards and upwards. Yeah, great. The easiest way is if you go to our website www.curemarine.com.au. Not only can you contact us directly from the site, you can download a brochure, you can actually even configure the boat down to your specification, get a price, or you can just email us direct info@curemarine.com.au.
So look, this is absolutely wonderful boat, so thanks very much, Ed, for showing us around, and good luck with the sea trials. It'll be very much. So exciting.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks very much.
Congratulations from the Barefoot Doctors.
Thanks.
We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive Cure 55 catamaran episode. Remember to subscribe, like and comment, as we love to hear from you. Thanks for watching Barefoot Doctors Sailing, and we'll see you next week. Also, thanks to our awesome Patreons for helping us help others in need. Until next week, guys, hold fast to your dreams, for like the wind in the sails, they propel you towards endless possibilities.